I am pleased to announce the imminent publication in audio form of my book, Philosophical Knowledge: What It Is and Why Philosophy Departments Do Not Want You to Have It. The empirical sciences make assumptions that they are not themselves able to justify. Philosophy justifies those assumptions. That is its job. Please enjoy the following promotional excerpt from the audiobook itself, professionally narrated by Norma Jean Gradsky, and soon to be available at audible.com.
3.0 Why the claim that there is no such thing as philosophical truth is self-defeating. I've heard it said that, in philosophy, there is no right or wrong. First of all, this is itself a philosophical statement, so if it's true, then it's false, and if it's false, then it's true. Therefore, it's false, given that no true statement is inconsistent with itself. P is inconsistent with Q if the one must be false if the other is true. X is a triangle is inconsistent with X has four sides because the one must be false if the other is true. The position that there is no philosophical truth is a common one. Every semester, at least 10 students of mine openly advocate it. When such a student is asked why he holds that view, he always takes one of three views. 1. All legitimate knowledge is empirical knowledge. Therefore, philosophy, being a non-empirical discipline, is no source of knowledge. 2. All legitimate knowledge is scientific knowledge. Therefore, philosophy, being a non-science, is no source of knowledge. And 3. There is no truth where there is disagreement. 1 is straightforwardly false, given that mathematics yields knowledge and that it isn't an empirical discipline. Also, as we've seen, any given empirical discipline makes assumptions that it cannot justify, and that, unless they're justified, that discipline fails to yield knowledge. So, supposing that in 2, the term scientific knowledge refers to the results generated by empirical sciences, it follows that 2 is false. And supposing that in 2, that term refers not just to empirical disciplines, but also to non-empirical disciplines, example, mathematics, philosophy, then what it says in no way implies that philosophy fails to yield knowledge. 3 is easily shown to be false. If one person disagrees with another, at least one of those people must be wrong. If Smith thinks that 2 plus 2 equals 5, and Jones disagrees, his position being that 2 plus 2 equals 6, then, even though each has the wrong arithmetical belief, each is right to think that the other is wrong. If Smith thinks that 2 plus 2 equals 5, and Jones disagrees, his position being that 2 plus 2 equals 4, then, in addition to having the right arithmetical belief, Jones is right to think that Smith is wrong. So where there is disagreement, there is truth. Consequently, the alleged fact that there is more disagreement in philosophy than in other disciplines doesn't warrant the conclusion that there isn't such a thing as philosophical truth.